People gon' do you bad, but still love them. Cause the good book talk 72 times, yeah. Forgive. People gon' always do you wrong. Talk your name, make you feel small. But if you want live long, you must let go. Forgive on the pain go heavy, I know. But peace go come if you let it go. No carry bitterness for soul. Love your neighbor, that's the goal. If you say you love God, but you hate your brother, then you lie to yourself. You don't love the Father. How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. Oh, how many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love is true.
When love is true. Forgive.
Love your neighbor like say now you. Give respect, make your heart stay true. Forgiveness, know me, you weak. Now strength for those who no retreat. Sometimes the wound go deep. You cry, you pay, you know feel sleep. But if you let God take control, joy go fill your heart and soul.
Yes, my brother, my sister, forgiveness no easy.
But if you hold on to anger, you just change your whole spirit and go. Love your neighbor like say you love yourself.
Love you.
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love they true. When love they true. Forgiveness go free your heart.
Love go heal your wound.
No revenge, run away.
Just peace, just grace.
Cause if you love God,
you must love man.
70 times 70.
Love him.
Baba Kese. Yeah, Baba K again. People go wrong, people go do you bad, but still love them. Cause the good book talk 72 times, yeah. Forgive. People go always do you wrong. Talk your name, make you feel small. But if you want live long, you must let go. Forgive on the pain go heavy, I know. But peace go come if you let it go. No carry bitterness for soul. Love your neighbor, that's the goal. If you say you love God, but you hate your brother, then you lie to yourself. You don't love the Father. How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. Oh, how many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love is true.
When love is true. Forgive.
Love your neighbor like say now you. Give respect, make your heart stay true. Forgiveness, know me, you weak. Now strength for those who no retreat. Sometimes the wound go deep. You cry, you pay, you know feel sleep. But if you let God take control, joy go fill your heart and soul.
Yes, my brother, my sister, forgive.
Good morning, everybody. What's good, everyone? I hope everyone had a good Asia session, London session. If you trade those two sessions. Morning, bye. All right, so gold here. As you can see, this thing is freaking in a range. I am going to. I will be sending you guys a checklist. All right, the checklist is going to contain a lot of stuff. Just see it as an ebook. So if you're not in the Discord, I'm talking to those of you on YouTube as well. Of course, you're not going to get a chance to see it, so you're going to have to be in the Discord. All right, so gold right now is in a range. Now, what we are going to do first is, now we got a reaction here at this 15-minute supply. Okay, we can see that we are not breaking lows and we are not breaking highs either. Now, the first swing low that we had, pretty much the highest swing low in this range is pretty much the previous daily candle high at 51.44. Now, that high, of course, was the one that created this low, previous daily candle low, 50.39. Now, the strong lower high that price created is at 51.23. Now, that high also failed to break the low that the swing high created. Instead, we created a minor low. Now, with that being said, I would say gold should continue to the upside. However, at the same time, gold has not been able to do that either. Instead, we are just in a range. Now, the highest lower high, which is the middle of the range that price has created, was this right here in this range at 50.99. Now, this high at 50.99, the bulls have been unable to break it strongly either, as you can see, right? Failed to close, and this is just even here on a 5-minute. We can't even break it on a 5-minute. Now, this move over here, was it able to break a low? No, it was not. And now we went up. Now, this low, however, right, this low here at 50.70 was able, right, to break a minor high here on the 5-minute, right? And it's now unable to break this high in the middle of the range, this lower high, right? We are rejecting this lower high here. Now, what this tells me is we could either continue higher or we could still be able to come down because we are still in the range right now. Now, what I am going to need, since we are still in this range, I am going to need 5-minute to take out a low first. That's number one, because right now we have a minor BOS right here at 1590.6. Okay, we have that BOS here on the 5. Let's take a look at the 15. We got it on the 15, 30, we got it on the 30, and we got it on the 1 hour, that minor BOS. So now that's telling me there is a chance we could continue higher, right? Which is what I will be looking at right now based off this 5-minute and of this 15-minute, that minor BOS that we do have in this range. Okay, but we cannot do anything now. We cannot just jump in. Like I said, we are still rejecting this high right here, which is a minor high at 51.02. We are still rejecting that. So now, since gold has tapped into this supply again, so this could come down, and I would rather wait to see that. I want to see this minor support here being taken out. If it takes it out, right? If it takes it out, we're just going to need a 5 minute supply for price to pull back to the 5 minute supply. And expect that this time around, we are actually going to break this low and work our way back down to the previous daily candle low. So that is the setup we are going to look for here. Oh, damn it, Zoom. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was still on mute. So, and then we'll look to take this out. Just need to see a strong closure below a minor low in this range, and it's going to be 50.90. I'm told did you guys at least hear about me sending a checklist? And Q, on the other hand, we look at this on a 1 hour here. This has been freaking pushing up after it failed to break a low. So I will still be looking for buys here on NQ. Set up. First demand is going to be this 15-minute demand here. However, we gotta wait for NY open here. 32 demands, got this 15, and then this 15 here as well. Look for entry on the 5 minute. All right, so right now we got a higher high. So what we need now on NQ, right? We got a higher high. What we need now is for NQ to create a higher low on a 5 minute, meaning we got to create a support here on this 15-minute demand. And then here on the 5 minute, you're going to have, of course, that higher low plus a possible demand, right? And then 5 minute demand price comes back, we test the 5 minute demand, over it is, and then boom, we take that move. Okay, first of all, we wait for higher low, 5 minute demand forms, mark it up, let price comes back to the 5 minute demand, and boom. That is for extra confirmation. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Now, and gold, we got this. Once we have that 5 minute closing below, like right now, if this 5 minute can close below, that would be nice. If we even close below the range, that's even better. It was good, Tony. You love the song I was playing, all right? It was good, Atovia. You long and kill 25, 381 entry point. Yeah, I'm looking for longs as well. I gotta wait for NY open. All right, now that I've got this analysis out the way, I'm gonna go use the restroom and I'll be right back. To always, copyright the songs I'm playing. That's why I don't play songs on YouTube anymore. You feel like it's because I've had so many copyrights, that's why my views decreased. I'll be right back, guys. Why you called me? I was in the restroom. Man, this session was slow, very slow last night. Gold didn't give anything. I thought NQ was gonna give something. I was waiting for where was Asia session? Okay, yep. Asia session yesterday. I was waiting for this move here for price to come back to this 5 minute because it met my criteria, but it didn't get there. So we just bounced off of the 1 hour demand instead, and that was it. She kept going. Nah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. NY is about to open here. We just need a minor BOS here on the 5. We do have, so NY is open. We got this here, and I got this there. But I need price to come back here. That's where I need price to come back to. And if it continues, then we use another supply. NQ, okay, and NQ tap this second 15-minute demand here. Don't have what we want just yet. the sell side on gold. We got this minor break of structure here to the left. The oh, it's actually this. Let's see if I can trade gold on this account now. Nope. All right. It's still in queue only on this one. All right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Mm-mm. All right. We don't have it set up yet on the 5. If NQ should turn around and break this low right here and not break this high, because this high came from pretty much this. You also have a higher time frame supply there, but looks like we came from this 5 minute supply right there. Yep, there you go. But of course, you got a BOS to the left right here. So we gotta wait. I see any reason why it shouldn't break that high if it's going to, but it could reject as well. This has not met any criteria for sales just yet. The criteria is for buys, but we don't have that. We need one more confirmation before we execute. Just waiting for that extra confirmation is a way to avoid a loss. Yeah, avoid losses as much as we can. Morning, Isaac. How you doing? Ah, come on, Gold. You really not gonna tap that 5 minute supply? Mm-mm-mm. What is the range I'm looking for gold to sell and the anticipated buy range? Honestly, if gold falls, my anticipated buy range is all the way down here at this 1 hour demand. Go here to the 1 hour. Possible buys for me will be this 1 hour demand right here. That's where I see gold go get into if it falls. Could be wrong about that, but that is my possible buy zones for gold. And in this range, I'm not looking to buy until it pretty much closes above. Because since we have this minor BOS right here to the left at 5090.1, the highs we've been creating, we've not been able to take them out right strongly. So that's why I'm still looking for sales right now. It's a damn low. That's far. Yes, it is far. I think this 1 hour demand is between let's see, between the way gold is acting right now is like now it's saying nope, I don't want to get to that 5 minute supply. I just want to fall. We're not gonna chase it though. At least I know I'm not gonna chase it. If NQ should mistakenly break and close below a low, I'm switching to sales. I'll be switching to sales until we get to let's see here. Yeah, pretty much until we get back to this previous daily low, and we should have every 15-minute demand there. Yep, it's going to be This demand right here, 15-minute demand. That's where I'll be looking to buy and kill if it should break a low. This 15-minute demand here could also hold, so I'm gonna keep this 15-minute demand because it's a good demand there. So we need fresh zones that has not been, tapped into multiple times. Right, this 15-minute zone here has been tapped multiple times already, so it could hold, it might not hold, but this 15-minute demand has only been rejected once. So still fresh. Oh, there you go. We're breaking. We close below. I am switching to sales. Damn it, and damn it, gold. It doesn't want to give us that 5-minute supply. One more closure. Oh, 1 hour closure. Hi, what we're trading, we're looking at gold and NQ. We're only going to be trading one of them. Yeah, gold is good. NQ should break this low. Yeah. So price we tested this 15-minute supply here. Mhm. Be right back, guys. What am I trading? We are trading gold and NQ. What's my view and entry? Which asset, gold or NQ? Oh man, gold was just how many ticks away? 2021 ticks away from tapping the 5 minute supply we wanted, but we'll keep waiting. Uh, Now, once this 5 minute closes below here, right, once this 5 minute closes below 25,320, I just need go to tap this 5 minute supply here, and I'll be willing to take a shot on NQ if we do tap that 5 minute supply. We're going to delete the demand here. I don't see it as not strong enough. Yeah, the 1 hour demand here as well. I don't think it's going to hold. I think we're gonna come to this 15 minute demand down here. So that's where I'm going to sell. Yeah. NQ. Right now I'm looking for sales on NQ. I'm just waiting for price to pull back to this 5 minute supply now. And then we can execute. NQ just clapped them early buyers. See why this is good. This is why it's good to wait for that extra confirmation, man. Because we had BOS to the upside, and you had a very, very clean demand right here, but it didn't hold. Price shifted. We went from a bullish momentum to bearish. Mm. You're really practicing patience with trading gold. I mean, not just with gold. You need patience with everything, not just gold. Right. Yeah, just dropping. Yeah, sellers are relentless. Yeah, they are, man. Gold is just freaking crawling. And Q is moving with so much volume right now. So we're gonna focus on that for now. Them boys got deep pockets. I know that's right. Let's go ahead and call this where's my minor breakup structure? Ah, man. NQ did this yesterday. Come on, man. Don't do it again today. It's the same thing that happened yesterday with NQ. Once it broke structure, it just kept going. It did not look back. Yep, see what happens at this 15-minute demand at this point. Remember when Bears to go to almost 5,600? Took like almost 2 days to do that. Till I dropped it all the way back down in 2 hours. Hmm. Bears take the stairs. Sellers jump out the window. All right, let's see if God is going to break this law. We've been right with this analysis. We're just not getting set up. See, they didn't even tap the 15-minute supply. Like, they know what they're doing. You could have let this thing go the freaking 20 ticks and tap that supply. They know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't think NQ's gonna pull back. Well, if we don't get it set up, well, at least you're learning. And I'm learning too, not just you guys. I am learning too. See this 5 minute supply right here we have on gold. We needed to break structure first. We needed to break this low, right? Because in this range between let's move this up here. So gold between 5106.7 and 5065.7, right? The low at 5065.7 was the swing low in this range that created the swing high in this range, swing high, which is at 5106.7. So now, since we have that swing high of this range at 5106.7 and the swing low at 5065.7, we need it to be taken out, 5065.7. So if we cannot take it out, then this possible 5 minute supply that I have marked here is invalid until it actually takes out a low, right? If it does not take out a low, then the valid supply right here, for now, in my opinion, is going to be all the way back up to that 5 minute supply. Because that's the origination of the move, and then that high, of course, that means did not break the low that created it either. So we could just stay in this range. If we had a break of structure to the upside, right, this low would be a good place to look for buys. But we just stuck in a range right now and go. So gotta keep waiting here. Now this 5 minute supply right here, of course, we can't use that either as of right now because it didn't break a low. However, this 5 minute supply above broke a low, so that is a valid supply. Now, even though I'm saying it's not valid, the supply here, right? Price can still reject it and continue to the downside. But am I going to jump in? No. That's Trading like that is risky. Mm, 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 mm. You bought into that supply. We got supply. UBE now. Okay. Is it NQ or no? You don't trade NQ. Definitely gold. You're definitely talking about gold. To the top of the range. Yeah, it could get to the top of the range. Hopefully, it does not reject a lower time frame supply. Mm, I mean, on the 3 minute, the only valid supply I see here is I'm not even valid, but decent supply is going to be this 3 minute supply right here. So your buy could get all the way up there to that 3 minute supply, and good could continue to the downside from there. Uh, Not taking that from there. Surprised it actually tapped this one here. We could do that too. He's struggling, yeah, yep. They're trying to decide, okay, should we can tank it from here or should we just push it up some more? Mm-mm-mm. It's like NQ tapped into this 5 minute demand right here. Yep, that's the one we tapped into. Mm. Oh, man. You took an elder in London. Mm. You think if gold is going to break out of this range, it's going to do it though in New York? Worst case, we should get back up to this one here, and we could get a fall from there. So that would be a good place for you to take a peek a little bit. Did this wake you up? Did this bottom wake you up? Think trading scares you a little, feels like upon learning everything, market manipulation can ruin everything. There are ways to avoid that manipulation. It's just by waiting for extra confirmation. We just need that orange dude anyway just to say something stupid and threaten someone, and we will get our bias back up. Oh, you closed full. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. That happens sometimes. I hate taking like two back to back losses. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out why mentally and emotionally I like this. I act like this. Whenever I have two or more back to back losses, oh man, I am effed up mentally and psychology. And the more back to back losses I have, the worse it gets. The worse it freaking gets. I start doubting myself. If I see a setup, I'll be, I'll be like, man, I don't want to freaking take an L again. You know what? Uh, nah, I'm gonna stay away. No, I get confused, right? I get confused. So I'm still trying to figure out a way to avoid that. So what I've been doing is like once I start feeling like that after for example, let's say New York session. Now after New York session is done, I would just go sit down somewhere in a quiet place, just me, myself, and I, and just start meditating. There's nothing wrong with stuff like that. It just shows, hey, you are human after all. After all, it is one of the reasons why I believe trading is spiritual. Trading is spiritual. When you take a loss, you feel it in your being, your old being feels that loss. Your spirit, your soul, everything in you feels it. I know, right? It have been said like whoever in the history of man has woken up and said today is the perfect day to take an L. Facts. That's when you have to take a break. Yep, you are absolutely right. At the same time, it is easier said than done. For me personally, I have passed that stage. I've been past that stage. I know I need to take a break. But sometimes you need more than a break. That's what some, traders are still struggling with. Revenge trading and FOMO will blow account quick and really do mental damage. Facts. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see how good reacts to this 5 minute supply here. You close the full position. All right, nice, nice, nice. There's the FUG now. Seems like seller will push price down. Bullish momentum is dying slowly. Yep, this price action is tricky. At least gold, at least. NQ has slowed down. So it's 5 minutes supply here. 31 above, but this can also hold because this is the first continuation. It broke this low, right? And it broke this low right here. However, we failed to break the major low of this range, which is fine. Price has done that multiple times before. Uh, gotta wait for this candle to close in 2 minutes. And I'll possibly get my mm, wait for this candle to close. Close. It's gotta close bullish though. Simply 150. I'll be looking at a 150 tick stop loss here. The 84.6. Got a possible sell entry here, and we got 150 ticks for the stop loss. Waiting for that engulfing candle. Am I going for long now? I'm going for shorts actually. Huh. I don't know why I still can't trade gold on this account. I can only trade NQ on this one. Wait, am I activated? What the hell? Why am I not activated yet? Um, 84.6. Where's it on trading view? Yeah, this is weird. I am not in yet, guys, even though it did tap 84.6. Mm. Uh, Yes, we gotta cross 84.6 before I do get activated here. Let's see, maybe this candle will do it. Yeah, I am looking to sell gold. Stop loss will be 150. If this current candle should start breaking this low, yeah, gold should fall. So, and then of course we should get activated. NQ is just dancing around at this low. So now that we have a minor support here, I am going to have this entry just right below it. Just tap that entry. 5083.6. Oh, never mind. $50.83.6. Moving sideways, liquidity building up, which gonna take it? uh, goody. Think gold wants to flip the 4-hour candle. 4-hour. Well, 4-hour. This 4-hour candle is bullish. It's not bearish. It can still flip because it opened 33 minutes ago on futures. So, uh, We just have entry below this 5 minutes support. Uh, See, this is what I was saying about this supply here. Even though it's not valid, it didn't break a low. That thing freaking held, and we are breaking down now. I don't know what's going on with NQ. For our is bearish on MT5. Yeah, that's Forex. So on Forex, of course, the 4 hour opened pretty much an hour, 37 minutes ago. But futures, it's not like that. Futures 4 hour candles open an hour after it opens on Forex. On Forex, if you go to at least on Trading View, damn, what's this broker? Let me see if I can find it. CUUSD, Forex. What the hell? Oh, you. Huh? What broker is it? What broker is it? I think it's FXCM. I think. So if you go to the 4 hour on there, it's the same thing. So this candle, this 4 hour candle here on this broker opened 38 minutes ago. Right? That's why when I was really trading Forex, this was the broker I was using to, do my analysis on gold. This broker right here, FXCM. I prefer them to under or any other broker on TradingView. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man. Oh well. See how NQ reacts at this 15-minute demand. I'm predicting a possible bullish move from this 15-minute demand. Don't need this 1 hour minor range low anymore. Gotta be careful with buying NQ from this demand though. We're gonna need extra confirmation. Oh, look at me yawning. At least we know didn't draw down. I know. Mm. If this supply does not hold, then this first 15 minutes supply, right? That one should hold. If we are going to fold, that should be the supply that's going to hold, possibly grabbing this high at 1594.9 if we don't hold here. I am considering moving the entry up a little bit, but I'm waiting to see an engulfing candle to the downside first. That'll let me know if I should move this entry or pretty much leave it where it's at. Because right now, even though we're looking at this on the 5 minute, this is the minor low we created, right? If this minor low, of course, fails to break this high that created this minor high that created this low here, we reject. If we come down, we start breaking this minor support, this should continue here. Even if we are going to get a pullback, we should close below it. Maybe a slight pullback and then a continuation. And if this holds right here and we come down and gold does not break this low, I shouldn't be surprised. I was gonna say I would be surprised, but in this game, this industry, nothing surprises me anymore. Not after 9 years. So now, if NQ does reject this 15-minute demand here, now because we are trying to take an opposite trend move or momentum move here, we got a lot to do here. So we come down, we reject, right? 15-minute demand. We reject a 15-minute demand. Before I continue, though, I did mention a checklist. It's going to be in the Discord. I'll post it in there after the stream. So if you're not in Discord, make sure you click the link in the description and join the Discord. So, like I was saying earlier, we come down to this 15-minute demand, we reject, right? Now, you need a high, right? You need the high to be created from this low. Now, you can jump in aggressively if you want to, but just know your trade has a 50-50% chance, and I don't want to do that. Now, once we create that high, right? This is the 15-minute demand that we are going to reject. Once we create that high, you wait for price to come back here. Right now, we've just created a high. It might not be this long. It might just be a freaking minor high created. We just need a minor high to be created. Now, once that minor high is created and that minor high gets taken out, guess what? Now you have a higher high structure. You got a confirmation that you need. Now you are just waiting for entry, and entry is going to be here on this 5-minute time frame. Price comes back down to a 5-minute demand. Even if we do not reject this high, this minor high that we've created, even if price rejects it, right? Even if price does reject it, still wait. As long as you have a minor break of structure, right, in between this high and this possible low that we are going to create, just wait for price to come back to your 5-minute demand, because now you have a higher high structure from this low, right? And then you take that buy to this supply here, because this supply is going to be stronger, because this supply actually broke a low, this high here did not. In order for this high to be valid, meaning this supply right here to be valid, it's going to have to break this previous daily candle low. Right? It's going to have to break this previous daily candle low. But if it does not, then this right here is done. It could hold, right? But for me personally, if it fails to break, I'm not going to be looking to sell from there. Instead, I will be looking for something like what I have drawn here, and then I will execute the buy. Which this setup here, I doubt if it's going to happen today. Maybe that will be something that might happen Asia open. So possible rejection from this low here. And good, this still pushing up here. All right. See how we react from here. Now I'll be using a different entry here. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close though. Yeah, good, go again with the BS. This candle still got 4 minutes to close. And could have been, I know right now you're like, damn, I shouldn't have closed out my buys, huh? Yeah, the 9.8 possibly. Mhm, mhm. So in the future or some, I don't know what you mean by that. So 5089.8. We were going to use the same plus. I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Possible sell entry 5089.8. Yeah, good. Yeah, as of right now, if we keep rejecting here, it will be 5089.8 for the possible entries. So I gotta go use the restroom, guys. Is everybody in this? I am in this. Oh, 50%. Uh, actually got activated point 0.7. 7. Oh, this thing already gave 50%. Congratulations if you got 50% already. Man, that was quick. Wanted to have the stop loss above this high right there to the left. All right, so I need this 5074.7 buy limit. Limit 3. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Yes, I'm in this trade. Hey man, Q, shush. Yeah, still the 15-minute. 15. Oh wow. Yeah. All right. I'm curious over. NQ sales was the play. Yeah. All right. If you missed the 50% earlier, you should go. You should have got it now. I think this should get to 1-to-1. We should even get the full TP, but we'll see. Oh, should it's past 10. You may need to switch back to indices. Come on down, Goldie. Come on down. Okay. Let me keep quiet. Soon as I said something, she started pulling back. Oh man. Okay, Gold. I'm gonna keep quiet. You said sell gold. All right. We in the sales. On how many ticks away? Uh, we are going all the way back down to 4,300. Is that where I had the 1 hour demand? Oh, you say 4,300. I don't know about 4,300. There we go. 1-to-1 smashed. Congratulations, everybody. You took that trade. Let's see some W's. Stop loss moving to break even. Let me move my stop loss here too. Um, we got 1, 2, 9.7, 89.6. All right, let's see some W's, everybody. That's if you took this trade. Good job, everyone. Good job. He rejected that strong supply that I really, really wanted. And we're tanking from there. Come on. Finally get something. Shit. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, snap. Let's go. Damn, I should have left my. Man, why didn't you guys tell me to have my freaking TP all the way, like all the way down here? Damn, I should have had my TP all the way down there. No, I'm just kidding. Man, it is looking like it's gonna get there too. Wow, Goldie. Wow. Man, bye bye to the buyers. Goodbye, buyers. Wow, 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 wow. Ish. Shit, man, NQ still dropping. Trump must have said something. We just don't know it. Trump must have said something. Just look at this freaking candle on go. 10-10. Where's freaking financial juice? Yeah, legendary. I don't know if we're gonna get to 44.30. I don't think we will get to 44.30. Um let's see, let's see. I'm sticking to this 1 hour demand for possible buys until we break and close below 49.60. Um and that's pretty much gold crashing. If we get to 44.30, that would be good crashing if this thing gets all the way to 44.30. As of right now, I don't think we're gonna get to 44.30. But man, this was a freaking beautiful trade. Wow. Wow, what a move on gold. Wow, 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 wow. You spoke too soon. It happens. You just were not confident trading gold today. Don't beat yourself up about it. All right, guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of the trading week, and hopefully we do get another win. That would be nice. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless everybody. Zoom. I will see you guys at wow. 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 What a move. Yep, holy cow. That's the word I was looking for. All right, Zoom. I'll see you guys later tonight during Asia session. Hopefully, Asia session moves well today and we can catch something and a win. Yeah, you cannot tell me Trump didn't say something. This is insane. I'm just glad this thing fell because with a move like this, it could have freaking went the other way. Look at this is a 5 minute candle. One candle, 1,000 plus ticks. Yeah, will they move like this? Shit, even if this 1 hour demand rejects, I'm not buying this. I need extra and then another extra confirmation before I buy it. Wow. What a move. What a move. All right. See you guys tomorrow. God bless. I'm out. Zoom. See you guys tonight. How it creates chaos, we get paid. Uh.